Hello everyone and welcome back to Endzone A World Apart. This is actually a re-recording because I stupidly forgot to save my game after the last episode, so we're going to do everything again. I've not watched the video back to see what I did. We're just going to do things a bit differently and see where we end up. So the first thing I notice is we've got a side task to research the hemp weaving mill, so we're going to plunge everything into that because I want to get that done as soon as possible. I think I just cancelled the research and then started it again. Oh yeah, we're okay, we're still good. So we do have some professionals that we can assign. We're going to put them all into researchers and crack on with that. The other thing I want to do is make sure that my scrapyard is just clearing out things that are very close. We're then going to build another scrapyard. When I find the thing, it's been a while since I played actually, so there we go. Scrapyard, get it built right there. Before I carry on with anything, we're going to focus on repairing buildings because I've got a few that are in a state of decay. Last thing I want to do is start mapping out an expansion to my food. Firstly, we're going to do some logistics. We're going to build a dirt road. We're going to run it along here, all the way up there, just to get things started. Next up, I want to do a cultivated field of 16 by 8 along here, this way. 16, oh god, yeah, we've got a raider party coming. 16 by 8, and then an orchard, I think this is right, of 16 by 12. Next up, another cultivated field. We're going to leave a gap for a road, and that's going to be 16 by 8, and another orchard of 16 by, you guessed it, 12. Now logistics, let's get that dirt road in, pull it all the way along and up and around just to get it matched up. Nextly? Is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, we're putting in an irrigation plant, putting it right here. There we have it. And then logistics, again, we'll dirt road this up all the way along to there. I think I've messed this up and I'll tell you why, because that is not meant to go there. No, don't build that, cancel that. Water, irrigation plant again. It actually goes here. Logistics, dirt road. Match all of this up like so. And then we can put in our next lot of food. So another cultivated field running along here. And it's going to be a 16 by 8. And another orchard running along here, which is going to be a 16 by 12. Finally, we leave a gap, put in a final orchard of a 16 by 12. Oh, that's not right. I've messed something up here. So we're going to do this. Yep, something's... Oh, wait, that's what I've done wrong. There we go. Get rid of that. And logistics, dirt road, all the way up here. That's where I went wrong. Food, cultivated field, get our field back in. 16 by 8 and an orchard. 16 by 12. Okay, much better. We have a visitor who I brought in. Ooh. Maybe not who I wanted. Yeah, sorry, bye. What do we need? We need radiation protection. We'll bring you in. I am running this as like max speed at the moment because I'm trying to get through things real quick. 16 by 8 and an orchard to finish us off. There we have it. Now let's just finish all of that. Run that dirt road around, match it all up there, and there we go. Wonderful. Right, next, let's set some tasks to gather wood over here, and I'm going to have this forester's lodge just cut down for a little bit, and let's assign some professions. We'll get some builders, more irrigator, and hunter. Guess we'll have no hunters. Foresters and technician, and yeah, we'll leave that at that. Great. And finally, logistics. Let's speed things up again. We'll just get a dirt road put down right here. That'll do. Bring this around, join it all up. There, great. So I think my town centre is going to start getting overstocked on stuff, and I'm going to leave these as is for now, because what I want to start doing is increasing my reputation with the traders. That's going to take offering them a little bit more than usual when it comes to resources. I'm going to put a well in and a rainwater collector and another water tower here, because we need to boost our water production as well, as our population will very quickly start booming and be unable to cope with the new influx of people. The aim is now to get to a far bigger population than we currently have. I want us to hit 500 and then we'll end the series, because we'll be ready. I'm going to take a little break from the game and then we'll probably start a hard mode. I don't know how successful that's going to be, but I'd like to start a hard mode, and that'll be in time for the new expansion coming out. There we go. Right, we've got that done. Now let's pick up another decree from the forum. We've got field testing, but I want to pick up sick outlanders. And I'm going to tell you why. Sick outlanders is pretty simple, and it gives us a huge influx of people. To do that, we need to build some new herbal huts. I'm going to build one here and one here where this old forest was. Oh, we only need 2. It only wants us to get 2. Fantastic. Right, we'll forget about that one then. So we need herbal huts then to produce some herbs and produce medicine. As we're already getting population coming in, we can put in some more teachers. They're going to be useful moving forward. And then fill out any other roles that we've got. Scrap collector is going to be a big one. And I want to get another tailor. So we've got some sick settlers which we can cope with. Ah, here we go. What have you got? Let's get some radiation protection off you, and we will give you in return. Oh god, there's not a lot we can give. Maybe just some food.
Hurry up. Take a look around.
We'll just take that over there, because that's going to keep people busy for a while. They're going to have to ferry out some stuff. So let's actually put in a few more gatherers. Whoops, there we go. More gatherers. And that should help get that over the line as quick as possible, get us some radiation protection in, and even out the settlement here, which is having a little bit of an issue at the moment with a lack of radiation protection and some sickness that's also happened. But never mind, that's okay. We are holding steady at about 165 population, and we will have a huge boom when that finally comes through and we actually complete this series of tasks. So I'm just going to make sure that they get that herbal hut up and running as quick as possible. We could do with some more scrap collectors. So I'm going to drop a couple of builders, put them into that. Actually, there we go. Nice. 5 out of 5 builders. We'll drop a couple so that we've got some floating settlers running around. So the idea at the moment is to just push our population as much as we can to try and alleviate the stress. Because what's actually happening is our lack of jobs being filled is what's our downfall right now. So a lack of employment or like people willing to work in these jobs is causing us stress in that the job roles aren't being fulfilled efficiently, and that's where we're going wrong right now. I'm going to put down another well right here, and that should be a nice efficient well that we've got running there. And we'll put another one. Can I fit one anywhere else? No, I'm going to build one there and one right on the end there. We then need to get our expedition station back up and running. Oh, here come the nihilists. I don't think I've met these guys yet, so it remains to be seen what they want off us. Decontamination kits, tools. Oh god, they're going to take everything off us. I don't want to lose out on water. I don't really want to lose out on that much food either, so we want to try and keep this balanced. That'll do. There we go. Right, okay, so it puts us into a bit of an issue with food, but right now we're not doing too badly. We can actually put in a few more water carriers just to help out our water. And yeah, nice. Right, let's have a look at that task again. What are we waiting for here? Scrap. But we've got scrap assigned. It's just a case of taking it over there, then building that herbal hut, and then producing the herbs. And oh well, we've got the medicine done already. Great. Herbs shouldn't take too long to get, and then we'll move on to the next phase of that task. Now we need these mushrooms to hurry up, so hopefully our gatherer's hut will kick into overdrive. There we go, we've ramped up our production there. Now we need to provide them with some cabins by building 3 new places to live. Because we've now got 2 homeless settlers here, we're going to build them. They're not the most attractive of locations, I'll admit, but it gets some people in. I also, actually, what I wanted to do was rebuild the pub that we sacrificed a long time ago when we were right in the middle of an absolute spiral of crap. So I'm going to build a nice ye olde pub right in this part of town next to the scrapyard. We'll call it the Scrapper's Haven of something like that. I don't know. And we'll put a dirt road going through there to match that up nicely. Right, great. So while the scrapyard isn't the most attractive building in the world, people are going to be happier that there's a pub right next to it. We've broken the 200 mark and we're actually not doing too badly. There's no panic in terms of resources. Obviously, we need more tools. We just need Tibara to get the mushrooms that she's waiting for, and then she should be okay. But yeah, happy days. Let's get 2 pub keepers in. Could maybe do with some more water carriers, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost our farmers. I think 24 is the max, so that we've got 1 on each field, and then we'll start cultivating some more stuff. Beans, pears and plums. More beans, more pears. Here we'll get black salsify and finish off with some more plums. So if we can actually start offering a resource to give these guys an actual proper tribute and take them into a better reputation with us, we will be able to get seeds off the traders, and we'll also be able to get some different livestock. Because while chickens are great for the eggs that they provide and the deer give us a nice bit of meat, if our hunting lodge can actually successfully hunt roe deer, there actually won't really be a need to have roe deer in the pasture, and we can bring in some livestock from other traders to give us a bit more of a boost. We need to provide settlers with a home. We're still working on those cabins. We seem to have sorted out our resource issues, so I'm just going to have these guys cut down and reforest again, and hopefully we can get these cabins up and running as quick as possible. Just change around our town centre so that building buildings is a priority, because we've got a fair bit of build order coming in there now. We've closed that barter deal, which should sort out the radiation protection issues, and hopefully we'll get another one coming in. I'm going to bring in old Rusty to give us some more tools. Oh gosh, because we've got settlers coming in, quite a lot of them now. We need to expand and build a few more things. Why can't I build that there? Oh, it's backing out onto something. We'll put it there. So we'll get another shelter just to provide these homes. So 2 cabins will be built, and then we'll get a nice big shelter up and running as well. We are busy this episode. Very busy. So Rusty's on his way in. I don't know what happened, but it looks like we are well short of radiation clothing again. It might just be because the settlers have not tweaked on that it's in the trading post, but we'll see. Now, I want tools. We're going to get as many tools as we can. We can give him all of that tobacco, because that's just kind of sat there doing nothing. We'll get rid of that. 36. Iodine tablets I don't really want to get rid of. Oh, gosh, right. He's not giving us many options in terms of trading, so that's going to be a bit of a bust. What I will do is I'll just... damn, I can only get 8 tools off him. Well, that'll have to do for now. He just wasn't off, the return to him wasn't great at all. Just kind of messed it all up a little bit. Right, we're just waiting for some scrap to go to this well here, and then that'll be good to go. And then wooden scrap for this one. That's the barter deal closed. Hopefully he'll come back with some better tool options for us. And other than that, we're just a case of building things out and getting back on track. As soon as this shelter's built, these homeless issues will be sorted, and then we'll get the next part of the task, which I think actually is the completion. And what we get is a huge influx of settlers, which should sort out, we've got some more jobs that we can actually assign now. So we'll get some more herders in, and I will take some more tailors. And where can we get more jobs? Refiners, boost that up, and logisticians, just to help things move through the settlement a little quicker. We need more well keepers actually, so we'll drop down those logisticians, a couple of well keepers. Yeah, okay, that's looking good. We're in a drought now, so hopefully our wells will kick into action and start producing some water for us. We could do with, hopefully when Rusty comes back, he's going to give us a little bit more in terms of sorting out our tool issues. And then once that's done, we'll swap back and get T-Bar to come and drop us off some protective clothing. We're coming to the end of this drought now, which means our usual dust storm will be coming in. And we have some severely damaged buildings that are probably only going to get worse if we don't sort things out quickly. So I just want this well to get built. We're just waiting for the scrap, and then the shelter. Here comes Rusty. Are you going to give us some scrap tools? Yes, and medicine in return is a nice trade. We'll give him all of our medicine and some of our rations as well, because we're not using them at the moment. I would like to get expeditions back up and running as quick as possible too, because that'll be able to get us some more tools, and the all-important, actually very important next steps in our research. We'll build a weather station now. Actually, no, I'm not going to start any more research until we've got a bit more of a resource like parity in terms of what I've got in storage, because we need that. Yep, I know, protective clothing. You want protective clothing, that's fine. We're going to be producing activated carbon masks. This is actually a really good task to give us, because it gives us activated carbon masks as a reward. I've got a lot of settlers that need homes now, to the point where actually one shelter is not going to be enough. Wow. The population boom is well and truly in effect. Build another shelter. 30 settlers needing homes. Come on guys, get this scrap moving. Let's just have a look at our scrapyard just to make sure that it's actually, they're running out of scrap there. Actually, where am I looking? Scrap collectors. No, they are maxed out. Just seems like we have a huge drain on scrap right now that needs sorting. We put in maximum logisticians, fantastic, and then maximum more, well, as many morticians as we can get in there. So one shelter's been built. We only need to provide 9 more settlers with a home, and I'm going to prioritize building that so we get that done as quick as we can. Tools just about done. We'll bring Tabara back and hopefully sort out this radiation issue. We have some contaminated settlers, but I do think I had some iodine tablets in, which should sort that out as well. 250 is our population, and I'm pretty happy with that. I just want to get this shelter built, because as soon as that gets built, this will tick up and we'll be good to go. We just need to get our builders. Actually, what I can do is put in a few more builders. We'll drop some water collectors and just boost our builders a little bit more, and they should get to work immediately, because look at that scrapper and stuff. New tailor shop done. Lovely, nice boost to our radiation protection. Everybody getting some protective clothing now. I am still going to bring her in, because it's not going to be quite enough to get everybody stocked up, and I want to make sure that that's done. We need the shelter built quickly, so come on builders, get stuff moving. Wood, scrap, cloth just needs to be delivered. It's all reserved, so they just need to move it to that end of the settlement and get them in, because I've got 20 now in need of a home. Oh god. Right, here we go. We'll dump all of our electronics, and actually what I can do is give her a few more mushrooms to take her up to that, and that should give us a nice boost to our reputation with that trader. I'm going to have to build some shelters now real quick, because what we're putting out is not going to be enough to house everyone, which is not going to be great long term, but for now I think I can cope. I just need to get this done before that timer runs out. There we go, we're building it, go on, quickly. Boom, nice. Okay, so we've done that. Now we just need to increase our supplies of food and water, which should be easy. It's just a case of harvesting enough food and water to satisfy this. That'll give us 50 hemp and 42 new settlers. That'll put us up to the 300 mark, and it'll be happy days. Excellent. Now, as you can see, this is now dropping, and if we just pause, we can finally finish filling out this. So we're going to bring in a load more water carriers. Our farmers we're going to actually leave as is because we don't need that many. This should be enough to actually max out our food and keep it at a nice level for quite some time. And then we can actually use that to trade for other resources. So that tops out all of that. Obviously, when I get my scouts back in, that'll be a different story. But for now, this is great progress. Now, we are going to bring back, I think we'll bring this guy in because he gives us water. And I just want to make sure that we get a bit more water in. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to bring this one in. And hope that we get some iodine tablets. And that should solve that out. Solve that out? Sort that out. Just need a little bit more water. And then we should be in a really strong position. See if I can fit some wells anywhere else. Because I'd prefer to have them still running at maximum efficiency. We can actually put one here. Those cabins are not well built at all. So we're going to demolish them real quick. We got everyone sorted anyway. So I don't mind. Because we've now got a load of homeless people anyway. That we're going to need to sort out. Let's not build that well there. We'll build it a little closer. That's only 80% efficiency. That's 100%. As soon as that cabin comes down, we build the well there. These are a little bit off in terms of where our road goes, but you win some, you lose some. Can't all be perfect, can it? And we'll put some shelters on this side of the new farmland, and that should... Can we get a third one in? Now these guys are a little bit far away from the centre of town, which is not ideal, but I'm not too bothered about it right now. It's just getting them a home. Our town centre is now full, so I'm going to build a warehouse. Hopefully we can build one somewhere close by. We'll build it right there. And then actually they might be a little bit closer to resources and things like that, which is always good to have. 322 population, looking very strong. Let's max out our builders. Why not? Let's put a load more builders in, one more well keeper. We'll get ourselves up to 50-50 split on our builders and settlers, and then just have them repair buildings. A work-related accidents occurred. Oh well, what a shame. How little do I care? Right, unknown researchers. This mission includes different types of resources. Don't have enough housing. I don't want to do that right now. A feast. Research in the category defense. Let's do that one, because over here we can actually do defense measures. Let's start that research now. Defense strategies researched. Is that just like an actual... Yeah, just a strategy for defense. Right, so looking great. Over 300 population. Food and water coming in okay. These things we do need to sort out though. Homeless settlers need sorting out, as well as the contamination issue that we've got. But we're going to leave it there. That was a pretty action-packed episode, I'm pleased to say. We are going to set a target for 500 population, and then that'll be the end of this first series of Endzone: A World Apart. I hope you've enjoyed following along the journey and watching with me. That was quite a vocal episode as well, so I appreciate you sticking along for the madness that was. Make sure you drop me a like, comment, and a subscribe, and I will see you guys for the next one. Make sure you safely. Actually, I'm going to save now. Save game. Saving. There we go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.